Okay, here we have another log equation. Log of y minus 1 plus log of y plus 1 equals log of 8. So what is my first step? First, I want to combine these two logs right here. And I can do that right away because once we're adding logs, we can just multiply the contents. So we're going to have log of y minus 1 times log of y plus 1. And on the other side of the equation, we still have the log of 8. Great. Now, what can we do? I can actually just cancel out the logs right away. That's going to make things a lot simpler. And why can I do that? Well, I have log of one thing equaling the log of something else. So they just go essentially away. They go away. Great. Now we have y minus 1 times y plus 1 equals 8. So now I can just expand this, and I'm going to need to FOIL. So y times y is y squared. Y times 1 is just y. Negative 1 times y is negative y. And negative 1 times 1, negative 1. And that's equal to 8. Great. Y minus y, they cancel out. So we end up with y squared minus 1 equals 8. Now I can take the 8 over to the left-hand side of the equation by subtracting 8 from both sides. So the 8's go away. We have 0 on the right-hand side of the equation because we had 8 minus 8. And on the left-hand side, we have y squared minus 9 because negative 1 minus 8 is negative 9. Great. Now, how can I solve for this? There are a couple of ways. I could do that by factoring, but I'll just do something else actually. In this case, I'm just going to add 9 to both sides. It's going to work out nicely. I'm going to have y equals 0 plus 9 equals 9. Hope I'm not confusing anyone because I just took the 8 over to one side. I'm bringing it back. But it's going to be a little bit simpler to just solve it this way. You'll see. So we have y squared equals 9. So I can just take the square root of both sides. We end up with plus or minus square root of 9. So y is equal to plus or minus the square root of 9 is 3. And that's it. But is that the answer? No, because we have two answers, right? Negative 3 and positive 3. Negative 3 actually won't work as an answer. Why is that? Because if I were to plug it back in for y over here, for example, I'm going to get negative 3 minus 1, which is negative 4. And the log of negative 4 just doesn't exist. So we were restricted here. We can't use the negative 3. So we're going to reject the negative 3 as an answer. The log of a negative number just doesn't exist. There's no such thing. What about the 3? The 3 does work though, because 3 minus 1 is just 2. 2 works out, that's positive. And we would have to check here as well, but that's also going to work because 3 plus 1 is 4. Also a positive number, so the answer is 3. That's it.